Vlog number 15, we're into the third week of vlogging now and getting the steam going. It has been a very busy day today, so not much recording going on. I've had my daughter all day, so I've been full parent mode today, and there's not been much recording going on because of that. We've also had a visit from my mum. She came over, which was fun. We love her grandmother very much, so that was a good thing. So we had a visit for about an hour from them. Then we did a bit of craft stuff, and then we met up again with my mum and my sister and families and friends, and we went for a Chinese buffet dinner. Big table of 9 for us, so there was quite a lot of us there, and I'm sitting very full of Chinese now. Very full. You know when you're at a Chinese buffet and you go, oh, I'm really full, I've had enough, but it's a buffet, it's all you can eat, so I'll go get one more plateful, and you know you shouldn't. Yeah, I did that. So feeling a bit of the old very full Chinese belly today, but it's all good. The craft we were doing today, we made up cards, because in case you forget, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so remember to call your mum if you forget to buy a card. And we made cards, so made one for Louise's mum, made one for her grandmother, my mum, made one for my sister as well. So auntie on Mother's Day, kind of makes sense. But we had a bit of leftover stuff, so we made a couple of pictures as well, and here's one of them. So I say it's pretty much my daughter did it. I just made sure it wasn't too much mess. That's a very nice picture. I like that. So when that's fully dry, it's still drying, we're going to put that up on the bedroom wall. I might even put it up in the hall or somewhere, stick it somewhere, because it is a nice expression. I like that. That's been the bulk of the day. It is going to be a fairly short vlog today. I've not shot anything else. I've just not had time today. This is my first chance to have a proper vape. Obviously Whelan's been up all day, so I've had to go out to the outer hall to vape, and it's been rainy and cold today, so it's been getting very cold out there. And the t-priv is acting up again. Once again, it's stuck on the 220 watts, but I found a solution. Those with the keen eyes will notice that that's a different tank I've got on there. So I've taken off my TFV8 and I've put on my Limitless iJoy XL. Now the reason I've done this is because I've got some pre-made coils for the iJoy, which are actually rated up to 215 watts. So the fact that it's stuck at the 220 there, see, means that it's only 5 over what should be rated, so it shouldn't burn the coils out. It's also got a nice thing that when you do it, the coil lights up red there, so it goes with the flashing lights. You might set all the lights to red and then it's just all flashing red. But it does mean that it's a very hot vape, it's a very warm vape that's coming through, and I can't really hit it for very long. It's a slightly different vaping experience, but it does mean that I can still carry on using the mod. Now I did actually take this apart today to try and figure it out. You'll notice on it that it's got, if I take this off and show the screws, it's got a couple of screws at the top here, and it's got some more in the battery compartment as well. These are actually 6-pointed Phillips, so I'm not sure what you call them, but it's the same type of screw that you actually get on an iPhone. And because I've done iPhone repairs, I've actually got a few of these screwdrivers kicking around, so it wasn't hard to actually take it apart. And what's actually happened is underneath the down button, sort of this part underneath, I'm not going to take it apart on the video because that's not a good idea, but underneath here there's actually a crack in the substructure, as it were, and that crack is kind of where the connections are, so that I think is what's causing the problem. So I've tried sort of jerry-rigging it and hooking it together. The button itself is fine, it's the connection that's in there that's gone. So I'm not sure if it's had a knock at some point that's cracked it, or whether it's been a design fault that's always been there and it's just failed. But at the minute it's stuck at 220. I can't get it to go down at all, but luckily I've got this tank and this coil, which means I can kind of keep running it. but running it at 220 watts constantly is going to kill the batteries. It's going to burn juice a lot, but at least it's still in rotation and usable. But that is a very warm vape. It's a very heavy vape, so and I can't hit it for very long. So it might be a good one for getting the nicotine in when I'm really needing a good sort of wake up hit in the morning, you know. But that's going to be pretty much it for the vlog today. There's not a huge amount to go in. It's just a little bit of me into camera, but it's keeping the consistency there. Another day. Tomorrow is going to be an early start for me. I've got to get my daughter home to her mum early because it is Mother's Day and she's got plans, and then I'm going straight to work. I'm probably going to get to work about an hour early because of it, but it's alright. I've got keys, I can let myself in the office, and I do have an essay to write anyway, so I might as well make use of that time and get the essay written while I'm in work. So that's going to be it for today. Hopefully I'm not too exhausted when I get home tomorrow, and I'll be able to do some actual vlogging, do some review stuff, and get some more stuff up. All the usual stuff: like, comment, share, subscribe. All the links will be at the end, and vape on.